Good evening or welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going for a stout beer. It's one from the new range at Tesco's. It is this one. It is the Brewdog and Evil Twin Roaster Coaster. And Roaster Coaster is listed as Nitro Imperial Vietnamese Coffee Stout. Quite what the difference between Vietnamese coffee and my favourite Costa Rican is, I don't know. But I'm prepared to find out in the name of science and all that. So what is it? Well, it's a 9% ABV Impy Stout, and it's a 402ml can. You wouldn't think it looking at the size of the can. It's about the same size as a Tall Boy, if not a tiny bit bigger, but in the bottom of the can is a little nitro widget, which anyone of a particular age will remember the old John Smith's adverts with the dancing penguins. That was pretty awesome. Very memorable. Anyway, what can I tell you about the beer? It says on the can, in the usual blurb, Columbus and Copenhagen twin for a wonderful, wonderful milk stout. A transatlantic road trip uniting the States and the Kingdom. Buckle up for a bittersweet ride, darker than evil and smoother than the late show host. Chocolate, bitter espresso and vanilla aromas ride up front, closely tailgated by roasty, nutty notes. Well, there must be an Audi driver then. I'm an Audi driver, I'm allowed to say that. It says oats and wheat round things out with a nitro delivering a supersonic smooth ride. Roaster Coaster ride again. And tells you a little bit about Evil Twin, a little bit about Brewdog. Now, interestingly, this beer, I don't know if anyone who's had it has noticed, but it's actually brewed in the States and imported back over here. It is brewed at a Brewdog, Brewdog Brewing Company in Canal, Winchester, Ohio. So there we are, so a US product. The usual ingredients are water, malted barley, oats, lactose, wheat, coffee, yeast, natural vanilla flavouring, cocoa nibs and hops. So there we are. It is a Brewdog beer with Evil Twin's influence. Evil Twin makes some amazing stouts. Various named Jesus ones with various adjuncts like pecans and you name it. They do it. It tastes amazing. Will this one live up to it? I don't know. I'm waffling. Let's open the beer. Usual can style, by the way. I don't know why I even mentioned that at that point. Let's open it and see what's what. Now, I've refrigerated this one to try and hopefully kill some of the explosive nature of the nitro cans, and we're going to pour into a Brewdog glass. So, here we go. There we are. You heard the widget release its thing, and the pour around there we go. Oh wow, that's thick. And the nitro is doing its thing. And we can appreciate for a minute or two the action in the glass. Whoop, there we go, we're spilling. Look at that. You can see it's kind of settling and the nitro is doing its thing. Bit like Guinness back in the day. Cans of Guinness. Not had any in a while. So that's your beer in a glass. It looks good. It looks very good. Is it a gimmick? Let's find out. Let's have a whiff. Coffee. Lots of coffee. Chocolate. Roasted malts. A little bit of dark fruit. The kind of usual things you get from a stout. Now, I've probably overfilled that, but look at that. It's settled lovely. You've got a whacking great two-finger tight white nitro head, white even, tan even head. It's exactly what you'd expect of a nitro. See if I can get that to focus. There you are, look at that. That's an amazing head on that beer. It smells good, it looks good, does it taste good? Let's find out. It does. The first thing that hits you is obviously that thick, creamy head. It's everything you expect from a nitro head. It's smooth, it's silky. The body is thick as two short planks. That is one of the thickest stouts I've had ever. Not just in a long time, ever. It's like drinking chocolate milk in that kind of consistency. The flavours, the chocolate is there. It is a milky chocolate. The coffee is there. Think of it like a mocha, that kind of thing. That's the flavour profile you got going on. And that's, of course, supported by that dark roasted malt base. Yeah, that's good. No real hint of the 9%. There's a little bit of booze in the background. But the finish really is where I normally expect to see some of that booze come through, and it doesn't. I get the vanilla sweetness. I get that creamy, everything creamy at the end. That's bloody good. It is like drinking chocolate milk. It's that thick. I'm impressed with that. The body is amazing. The flavours are good. Well, they're more than good, let's be honest. The price. What does this 402ml can of Imperial Stout cost you? Well, if you haven't been into Tesco's and you haven't seen the forums and Facebook groups and whatnot lately, then you won't know that it's £3.50 a can. But you do now. And what I know is I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I can't taste that 9%. I can just taste amazing flavour. And I've got plenty left in the can to enjoy. Let's top that off. That really is a good looking beer. So, Roaster Coaster Nitro Imperial Vietnamese Coffee Stout. What do I think of you? Would I buy you again? Too bloody right I would. Would I rush out and buy you again? Do bears shit in the woods and is the Pope Catholic? That's my two questions to you. Of course they do. And of course he is. So of course I will. It's really, really good. You know, the body is amazing for a stout. The flavour works. I cannot fail to be impressed by this. For £3.50, I wasn't expecting a beer as good as this. Sure, Evil Twin have done some amazing beers. Brewdog do some amazing beers, but their kind of supermarket offerings have been a bit of a letdown as of late, which is a shame because they make and made some really good beer back in the day. They still do some good stuff, it's just not available in the supermarkets until now. That's all I'm going to say on that. We're going to leave that kind of sensitive topic alone and give it a score. It fulfills all my criteria that I look for in a stout. Would I change anything though? Would I? Well, I don't think I would. I honestly don't think I would. I don't see anything that it says on here that I disagree with either, and quite often the Bible of bullshit that I've heard it listed as is exactly that. But this time, it's not so lying. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's not so dishonest. It's darker than evil. It's as black as the Ace of Spades. It's darker than the Prince of Darkness himself. Chocolate, bitter espresso and vanilla aromas right up front. That's not a lie. They're there. Closely tailgated by roasty, nutty notes. That is also true. Oats and wheat round things out with nitro, delivering a supersonic smooth ride. Again, that is the gospel truth. There are no lies on this can. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't. It's a bloody bargain for £3.50, ladies and gents, boys and girls. So I cannot find any reason to give it anything less than 5 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet. So there we are. Finally, a beer in the supermarket that Brewdog have put out that is very much worth the £3.50, and dare I say it, probably worth paying a bit more for. You probably would in many places, but Tesco, we like the £3.50. Keep it there, thank you very much. And you'll be selling this by the veritable fuck ton. So there we are, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Before I waffle too much, I'm going to say this has been the beer. Down there are some buttons. You know what to do with them. And I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.